Alright guys, it's Junkie here bringing you another video. Today I'm going to be doing my top game of 2012. Now there's been loads of great games out. There's been Black Ops, the new Black Ops we've got here. There's been the new Assassin's Creed out. There's been the new Mass Effect out, and there's been, I'm not even going to go, there's been Far Cry out, the new one. There's been so many games, I'm just not even going to go into them. Now I'm not really going to do a countdown because there's no real point, and I think this is kind of a bit of, it may be an unexpected choice to some people, although other people, if you've played the game, you will obviously understand. Now, the game I ended up choosing was not a first-person shooter. It wasn't a role-playing game, really. It wasn't any of those things. It was a really weird, it's actually classed as a point-and-click. And the game, I think, was the best game released in 2012 by quite far, just because of the originality and the fact I'm a big fan of the TV series and the comics, and obviously the game, is The Walking Dead. Ignore that, that's just a glass smashing. This is one of the best games out. It's on iOS, and it's on Steam, obviously on computer. I think I've got it. Where's it gone? I've lost it, oh no! There it is. So, yes, yeah. I got this on Steam, it was half price, it was 10 quid for the full 5 episodes. If you don't know how this works, basically there's 5 episodes in it, and you can buy each episode individually if you want on the on like iOS. I don't know if you can do that on Steam. I don't think you can. I think you've just got to buy the full game, so you could try it out. The first episode on this is actually free, or it was when I got it, so I just got the free one on here. I got the computer one first, but I can see why it's really good on here. And you're probably thinking, oh well, you know, games on iPads and stuff, they're not proper games, you know, they're more like quick games you can play when you sat down in a queue or something like that. Well, this isn't. This is completely different. This is an amazing game. If you've got the chance, please play this. Now, this is more of a storyline game. This is more about the storyline rather than the gameplay. So, like, I don't really know any games that really come close to this. Honestly, if you haven't played it, just download it for free on your iOS device. Unfortunately, this isn't on Android, which is a really big shame, and I'm hoping that they'll bring it out for that, just so it opens it up for so many more people. It is, however, on computer, as you can see. It's on PS3, it's on Xbox, and obviously iOS. So that, you know, there's a wide selection there. My friends played the Xbox version, said it was absolutely fantastic. I played the computer version and bits of the iPad version, well, iOS version, and both of them are fantastic. The computer and Xbox one, to me, seem harder though, just because you've got to like drag your mouse across to get stuff, whereas on like the iPad you just click on it straight away. Now, I'm going to try and explain basically what this game's about, because not that many, I'm not sure that many people really know about it and know what, they just think, oh, point and click will be rubbish. This game, right, this isn't made to scare people at all. If you think it's to scare people, that's completely the wrong idea. Oops, and that's the same as the TV series. It was never meant to scare people. If you get scared, then fair enough, because some of the situations are quite bad. The idea of The Walking Dead, and it always has been, even the writers said this, is that it should be to see how humans react to choices that they've got to make very quickly in really strange circumstances, i.e. being in a zombie apocalypse, how they've got to make these decisions, how they're going to change them, and how they've got to deal with the consequences of their actions. And that is the point of this. You get choices throughout the game. Now, this isn't a COD choice, which are normally just like, you can either kill them or not kill them. This is like really in-depth choices. You make choices throughout the game, and there's the really obvious ones where you can choose to like save one person or save the other, or there's choices where you basically just choose to side with someone in an argument. Like, you may think it's so small, but it will come back at the end and haunt you. So basically, you're in a zombie apocalypse, and I'm not going to spoil the storyline, but you've got to survive. That's all you've got to do. When you meet up with a group of people, you've got to get along with them all. You've got to like ration food out and stuff, and you've just got to like find ways out of places and that. And it's honestly, it's really good. And yeah, this is, I should mention, this is completely different storyline to the TV series. It's not the same. So don't worry if you've watched the TV series and you're thinking, oh, will it spoil it, will it make it boring? It doesn't, it's completely different, so you'll be fine. And some people actually rate the game above the TV series and the comics and everything. I'm not sure on that. I think the game is very good though, it's amazing, but I don't know whether it's necessarily better than the TV series, because they're both different things. And you do get a really good game time out of this. I think I played for about 14 hours. I think that was on like the hardest difficulty as well. So yeah, if there is the difficulty? I'm sure I chose one when I started playing it. Yeah, there is. So yeah. Another one. Okay, it's just me being stupid. No, that's just me normally then. I thought there was, but there isn't. So yeah. Now, if I just come on here, you can see there is 5 episodes, and you get the choice to buy them because I ain't actually bought it. But yeah, so you've got all these, and some of the stuff that happens is honestly absolutely horrible. And yeah, it's pretty brutal at some point, but like there's just as a little spoiler, there's basically decisions where you can choose to like amputate yourself and stuff, and it's such a great thing. The storyline's fantastic, and each episode just seems to get better. They all continue the storyline, so you don't need to worry about that. That's been it. That's been my favourite game of 2012. It's probably not been my most played, but it's certainly, the quality was there. It's such a good game. Oh, and the other thing I really like about it is it sends your scores, like your decisions, to kind of like The Walking Dead, and it gets all the results from the other people. And if they've done something like I don't know, they might have chosen to kill someone, and then or like not kill someone, it would tell you in a percentage how many people made the decision you made and how many people made the decision, like the other decision. And at the end of each episode there's about 4 main decisions you can make, but there's little ones which only come back at the end of the like episode 5 when you really see what they're like. So yeah, that's been my video. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'm gonna thank you for 241 subs, people. I'm putting my server link in the description because I do have my own server now. So I'll put link, server IP. I keep saying link, I don't know why. I'll put server IP in the description. If you agree with me, please comment below. If you disagree with me, comment below. Say which game you think was better. Say if you think this was good. Say if you've played this and if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.